everyone, this is Karen. Good to be with you today. We're going to move through a Hatha flow with an emphasis on twisting and deep breathing. So we'll start seated for a moment. Bring your hands down on your thighs. Let's take a moment and center ourselves with 3 deep breaths seated. And closing the eyes, taking a big breath in through the nose. And exhale out of the mouth with a sigh. And feel yourself anchoring down, sits bones down towards the mat. Take another big inhale. Feeling your diaphragm completely fill with breath. Pause and exhale out of the mouth. Settling and anchoring down into the body. And last one, big breath in. Biggest breath yet, fill up, then pause and exhale out of the mouth. And then this pause for a moment. Good, and then let's move into tabletop position. So turn so that you're on your hands and knees with your wrists underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips, moving into some cat-cows here. First, find your nice long tailbone from tailbone all the way through to the crown of the head so you feel all of that length of your spine to start. Exhale all the air out. And inhale, open up, look up, shine the chest, heart forward. And exhale, pull the belly in, round through your spine, press away with the heel of the hands. Inhale. Arch the spine, gazing up. Exhale. And then find your rhythm. Couple more rounds here, cat-cow. Inhaling and exhaling, nice, long, smooth breaths. Inhaling, dropping the chest forward. Exhale, rounding through the spine. Pull the belly in, navel to spine, hold. Good, and come back to neutral here. Bring your hips over to the right, looking over your right shoulder. And then back to center. Exhaling, looking over left shoulder, hips to the left. And then back to center. Inhale. Good, exhale, hips to the right. Creating some micro bend in the elbows, just loosening up here through the hips. And then taking a moment for some intuitive movement here, maybe doing some big hip circles all the way around a couple times. Or just moving into whatever feels good right now in your body to activate through your spine. Activating your breath. And continuing to find those long, slow, deep breaths. And then coming back to neutral spine. Plant your left hand, inhale. Lift your right arm up towards the sky, opening up. And then exhale, send your right arm under and through, threading the needle, draw your right shoulder down to the ground. And then if you need to, move your left hand out to the outer edge of the mat so you can really use that hand for leverage to create this nice twist through your body. Press into the floor and breathe. Keeping the 2 hips nice and square, keeping the navel pulled in. And press into the hand. Come back up, neutral spine. Take one, cat-cow. Pressing away, come back to neutral. And then plant your right hand. Inhale, stretch your left arm up. And thread the needle, other side, left elbow, left shoulder down to the ground. Adjust your right hand on the outer edge of your mat. And then use that hand to press away so you feel that sensation of twisting as you keep the hips square. Navel in, breath steady in and out through the nose. Deep breath in and out. Good. And then press back up. Preparing for our downward facing dog. Tuck the toes under and lift your hips up. And if you'd like to, feel free to spread the feet a little bit wider, bringing perhaps your big toes right on the edge of your mat. And just feeling into that nice wide leg downward dog, giving yourself lots of space to breathe into this big stretch for the back of the body. And breathing in, press into the hands. Send the hips up. And exhale, pull the navel to spine. Press into the mat, press your heels down towards the mat. And just play a little bit here. You can walk the heels down one at a time. Or send the heels to the right and the left. Continuing to breathe. Long, slow, deep breaths. And then bring your feet so that they're, again, hip width distance if they're not. Good, and inhale. Rock forward into your plank position. Press into the feet. Pull the belly in. And feel that strength through your abdominal muscles as you fire up through the belly. Engage the abdominal muscles. Pull the navel up towards the spine. Make sure the hips stay up and they're not drooping down towards the mat. Really pulling the belly nice and in. Good. Take an inhale breath. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, rock forward plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last one, inhale, plank. And this time, exhale, drop the knees. Drop the chin and chest. And then as you inhale, stretching forward onto your mat, spread your fingers out wide on either side of your mat. Press your feet, press your hips down into the floor, lengthen your tailbone down and back. Take an inhale breath, and just peel your chest up off the floor until you feel that activation of your spine, spiraling the elbows down and forward so you feel your shoulders draw down and back. Inhale, looking up, lift up. And exhale, slowly come all the way down till your forehead touch. Inhale, come up again. Press your hips down. Keep your lower belly engaged. And imagine lengthening your tailbone down towards the ground. Spiral the elbows forward. Exhale. Come down. Last one, inhale, lift up, cobra, and breathe. Shoulders back, looking, gazing up. Make sure you're not throwing the head back, keeping your head nice and aligned with the heart. Lift up, And exhale, coming down. Very nice. And then bringing the hands again right underneath your shoulders. Come up on through the hands and knees, and then up through downward facing dog. Take a deep breath here. And then look forward and just walk yourself up to the top of the mat. Hang down for a moment. Grab your opposite elbows. And if you like, and sway here side to side, keeping that nice bend in the knees. And breathing into the lower back. And then release the hands. Draw the arms down, around, and up. All the way up, reach up. And exhale. Press the hands down and away. Slowly create resistance. Hands all the way down. Good. And then take a minute here just to stand and breathe. Really feel the feet underneath you. Make sure they're a good distance apart, hip width. Slightly tuck the tailbone under, have a little micro bend in your knees. Draw your shoulders down and back. And focusing in for a moment here on the breath, really lengthening your breath. Take a big inhale all the way in. Imagine that breath filling up your body in three parts, from the bottom, through the middle third, and then the upper third of your chest, filling up all the way. And then feeling that exhale in those three parts. Exhaling, top third of the breath, middle part of the breath, bottom part of the breath. A few more of those. Inhaling, three-part breaths. Inhaling in. Expanding, then exhaling, three-part breath out. Upper torso, middle, lower belly, gently pull in. Inhale. See how filled up you can get with breath. Exhale, pull the air out. And at the end of the exhale, pull your lower belly slightly in and up, exhaling all that last stale air. One more inhale, big breath in. And this time, exhale out of the mouth like a through the teeth to really lengthen out the breath. Really lengthening all that air completely out of the lungs. Good. Inhale, bring the arms up, around, all the way up towards the sky. And exhale, bring your right arm down. And just let it land right against the thigh. Inhale, stretch the left arm up. And as you exhale, take a side stretch, so over to the right. Breathing in, feel that expansion through the side body, through the ribs. Keeping that nice long breath, breathing out. Good. And now loosen, soften through the backs of the knees and just let the right knee bend here. Maybe bringing the hand to the hip. So all that weight now is in your left foot. See if that gives you a little bit deeper stretch there through the whole left side of the body. Breathing in, expanding through the ribs. Exhaling. Feel that energy out of the fingertips. One more deep breath in. Breathe out. Good, and release. Release your left arm down. Big inhale, bring both arms up. Exhale, bow, fold forward, bend the knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, rock forward plank. Exhale, lower down knees, chin and chest. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then look forward and just step, walk your way all the way back up, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms down, around and up. Good, and exhale, arms down by your side. Inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold. Good, and this time keep the hands down on the ground. Bend the right knee again. Place your right hand on the ground. And stretch your left arm open and up towards the sky. You can stay here, or if you like, use your right elbow against your right knee. And stretching open. So the left leg straight here, the right knee bend. Feel that nice stretch through your IT band on the left side. Twisting open through your chest, maybe gazing up. Deep breath in. And exhale and release. Good, and inhale, sweep the arms down, around, and up. And this time, bring the left arm down to your left thigh. Inhale, stretch up. And exhale, side stretch through the right side of the body now. Inhale, lengthening, expanding through the right side. Exhale. Good, and now soften the knees and bend your left knee. You can use your left hand again on your left hip. Bring all the weight so it's on the right foot and stretch and gently press the hips right until you feel that nice stretch through the whole right side. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale. One more big inhale. Good, and exhale and release. Very nice. Inhale, stretch the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chin and chest. Inhale, press forward into low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And look forward, step forward. Good, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And this time, reach, stretch your right arm up towards the sky. Bend through your left knee. Feel that nice stretch through the right side, that right IT band. Twisting open. You can stay with hand on the ground or bring the elbow to the knee. Breathing in and out. Deep breath. And exhale, release. Slightly bend the knees, circle the arms down, around, and up. Exhale, Press the arms down and away. Deep breath in. And then again, out through the mouth, through the teeth. Lengthening, letting all that air expel from the body. Good, bring hands to your hips. Step your left foot back. And then drop your left knee, your left foot on the floor for low lunge here. Inhale, sweep the arms up, overhead. Slight backward bend. Good, and then exhale, bring your right hand to your right hip. And again, nice side stretch. Breathing in, lengthen the right side of the body. Exhale. Good, and just paintbrush that hand towards the right corner of your mat. And then all the way down to frame the foot. Step back, downward facing dog. And then inhale and lift, stretch your right arm, your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, stretch the leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, one more, stretching up. And exhale, step the foot in between the hands. Coming into high lunge here. Inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Open up through the chest, really root through the feet. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, grab for the elbows. And then again, bring the elbows over to the right so you feel that nice deep stretch through the right side body. Keeping the legs nice and strong, squeezing the thighs together. Big breath in and out. Good, releasing right hand to hip. Paintbrush that arm towards the right corner of the mat. And then bring the hands all the way down to frame the foot. This time, walk your right foot, heel toe that foot a little bit out towards the edge of the mat. Drop your left knee down on the ground for lizard pose. And just allow yourself to play here a little bit, here in lizard. Moving around, maybe drawing the shoulders right and then left. Create a little bit of fluidity here in the pose. Kind of working into those tight spots in the hip. Relax, releasing through the neck. Very nice. Tucking the left toes under, heel toe the foot back in, and then press back up, downward facing dog. And deep breath in, send your tailbone up towards the sky. Exhale, pull the belly in, press the chest towards the thighs. Inhale, look forward, and step the feet all the way forward. Inhale, sweep the arms down, around, and up. As you exhale, out of the mouth like a through the teeth. Good. Bring the hands to the hips. Step your right foot all the way back. Steady yourself, hips square to the front, and then drop back knee, drop the back foot, low lunge. Inhale, stretch the arms up overhead. Deep breath in, maybe arching slightly back, and then bringing left hand to left hip. Create that nice side stretch. As you settle into the lunge, feel that nice stretch through the right side body, maybe gazing upwards. It's okay with the neck. Deep breath in, squeeze the inner thighs. And exhale. Now use your hand like a paintbrush on a diagonal all the way down and around towards the left front corner of the mat. Plant the hands. Tuck the back toes. Inhale. And then stretch, lift your left leg up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Rock forward. Pull the belly in. Inhale. Lengthen the leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. One more. Inhale, stretch the leg up. And exhale, plant the foot in between the hands. Back ball the foot, still nice and strong. And inhale, bring the arms up. High lunge here. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Lift through the chest, pull the lower belly in, draw the tailbone down. And then exhale, reach for opposite elbows. And draw the elbows over to the left. Feeling that nice stretch through the right side. Long, full breaths, maybe coming back to that 3-part breath. Seeing how long you can make your breaths here. How slow and controlled, breathing in. And out. Good. Left hand to the left hip. Diagonal paintbrush all the way down left corner of the mat. And then bring the hands down and heel toe the foot out to the left for lizard. Drop the right knee, right foot. And either find stillness here in the pose if you find a good spot to just sink into the pose and breathe. Or if you want to be more playful with this one, just allowing some intuitive movement here. As you breathe and just feel into that nice stretch through the hip. Very nice. And then tuck the back toes. Send the foot back downward facing dog. Deep breath in and out. Then walk your hands a little bit closer in towards your feet. Plant your right hand on the mat closer to the middle of your mat. And reach with your left hand to the outer edge of your right ankle. And create that gentle pull and twisting. Keeping your right arm firm, just drawing yourself down and in. Bending the left elbow and feeling that nice twisting through the upper spine. Good release. Switch hands. Bring your left hand on the mat and reach for the outer edge of your left foot and pull, creating that traction as you pull the lower belly in. Feel that stretch across the shoulders and the upper spine. Deep breath in and out. Good, bringing the hands back down. Walk the hands forward, downward facing dog. And then drop down onto your knees. Send your hips down to your heels. Take a moment here, child's pose. Take a couple deep breaths. Maybe bringing the index fingers together to let the shoulders just relax. Just grounding down into the support of the mat, and the earth underneath you, giving yourself a moment here, a pause. So you breathe in, really feel the support of the ground underneath you. Big breath into the lower back. Good, and out. And coming up again onto hands and knees. Tuck the toes under, lift your hips up. Then looking forward, step your right foot forward in between your hands. Bring your back foot in so it's 45 degrees with your heel down. Coming into our warrior one here. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. So the two hips are square here. You can take a wider step on your mat widthwise if that helps you keep the hips square. Bend into your right knee. And inhale, stretch the arms up. Make a steeple with your hands. So index fingers release, thumbs crossed. Inhale, stretch and lift. Good, and exhale, it's gonna circle around through the upper torso. Keeping your lower body nice and strong, really squeezing the inner thighs. Just spiraling around, move slowly here so you feel that nice engagement of the lower body as you spiral the upper body around in space. Pressing into the feet, the inner thighs strong. Good, come back to center. Inhale, stretch, lift the chest up. And exhale, cactus arms, elbows down. And then reach back and clasp for the hands. Just settle your shoulders down and back. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, come on, bend forward, humble warrior. And just relax through your head, relax through your neck, even as you continue to draw the shoulders back. Staying strong and stable through the legs, still squeezing through the inner thighs. Deep breath in and out. Good. And release the hands to either side of the foot. Step the foot back a little bit to bring the feet closer together. For pyramid here, inhale and lengthen through your spine. Exhale, release. Inhale, lengthen your spine. If you have some blocks, you can use the blocks here as well. Exhale, release. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. And you can stay right here. Or if you want to move a little bit deeper here, coming into standing split, stretching the left leg up. And if you do have blocks nearby, this is a great one for blocks. Stretching the left leg up towards the sky, keeping the right leg steady, stretch and lift up. Good, and wherever you are, bend your left knee and come all the way down to seated. So the left knee face forward, coming into a seated twist with your right leg up and over your left knee corner. And inhale, stretch the arms up overhead. And exhale, twist so the right arm lands behind. Hug your right knee in. The crook of your elbow, your arm. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And twist. Lengthening all the way up through the spine as you inhale. Spiraling open as you twist. Good, and release. And then stretch your right leg out and your left foot in, so the sole of your foot is at your right inner thigh. And inhale, stretch, lift the arms up overhead. And exhale, fold forward, keeping a nice flat back. Just see where the arms land. The depth here, less important than just creating that integrity of your spine as you lengthen. Keeping the sits bones grounded, the belly in nice and tight. Find your deep breath here. Exhale. Inhale. Last exhale, just surrender and relax and round your spine. Forehead down towards the knee. Inhale, lengthen, and walk the hands back. Very nice. Just cross the legs here, rocking forward. Come onto hands and knees. And lift up, downward facing dog. Good, inhale, stretch the left leg up towards the sky and step left foot forward. Bring the back foot in about 45 degrees. Warrior one on left side. Plant your back heel, back foot. Inhale, stretch the arms up overhead. And just adjust the feet as you need to so you can create that deep bend through the left leg while keeping the back leg strong and straight. The hips facing forward. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. And then bring the hands together in steeple position here, the thumbs crossed. And we'll circle around, spiraling the upper body. And really keeping the inner thighs nice and tight. That's your balance. Squeezing the inner thighs as you circle around. Creating that focus through breath. Good, inhale, lengthen, lift the chest. Exhale, create resistance with the arms as you bring the elbows down, cactus. And then clasp the hands behind you. Nuzzle the shoulders down and back. Inhale, lengthen through the chest. Exhale, and fold, surrender down here, humble warrior. Keeping that nice bend in the left knee. Relaxing the head and neck as you stretch the shoulders up and back. Breathing in and out. Breath in. Good, and exhale. Release the hands. Coming into pyramids or just the feet. So the feet are a little bit closer together. Inhale, halfway lift the spine. Blocks if you've got them. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale and fold. Now you can stay right here, just hang out in pyramid, or if you want to try the standing splits, stretch your right leg up towards the sky, left leg strong, point the toes. Stretch and lift, and breathe. And then exhale wherever you are. Bend your right knee, so your right knee is forward. Take your seat and bring your left leg over the right knee corner. Inhale, stretch the arms up overhead. And exhale, twist, bring your left arm behind you, hug your right knee in. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale and twist. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, spiral and twist. And release. Good, bring your left leg out, your right foot in. So you've got 45-degree angle. And inhale, stretch the arms up overhead. Find length from your sits bones up through the fingers. Exhale and fold. Come all the way down. Inhale, find a flat back. Feel the length from your tailbone all the way through your crown. Nice long spine. Pull the belly in. Draw your sits bones down into the ground. Inhale, lengthen. This time, exhale, release your head in towards your knee. Let your spine round. Surrender here to the pose. Deep breath in. And down. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, walk. And the hands back towards the hips. Bring your right leg out, so both legs now facing forward. As much as wide as you comfortably can, while still having a nice flat back, flat spine. Sits bones ground down into the mat. Inhale, stretch the arms up. And exhale, fold forward, even if it's just a few inches. Find that nice flat back position again. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, pull the belly in. Inhale. Exhale, deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, this time draw the forehead down towards the ground. Let yourself surrender here, rounded spine. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, walk the hands back. And then bring the soles of the feet together to touch, creating butterfly position here. Adjust your hips. Place your hands behind you if you want to scoot the hips a little bit closer for a little bit more of a stretch. Otherwise, keep the feet a little further out towards your mat. Bring the hands to the feet. Just open the feet up like a book. Inhale, same thing. Feel the length. Pull the belly in. Feel the sits bones pressing down. And exhale, fold again. Maybe the elbows reach down. You can just land right on the lower legs to create gentle pressure of opening through the inner thighs. Still keeping that nice flat back for now. Inhale, lengthen. Feel that line from your tailbone through the crown of the head. And deep breath. And breathing in and out. And breathing in. Exhale, soften the forehead towards the feet and around the spine. And let yourself just surrender here to the pose. Deep breath in. Take that breath out of the teeth. Deep breath in. Through the teeth. Good. Big inhale, stretch, lengthen the spine. And then exhale, come up. And bring both feet out in front of you. One more big forward fold. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, fold the arms down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release again, forehead down towards the knees. And as much as you can, soften through the back. Inhale, lengthen, stretch forward through the crown. And walk the hands back towards the hips. separate the feet hip width apart towards the front of the mat. Seat on the ground, stretch the arms forward. Pull the belly in. And come on down nice and slow. See how slowly you can come down. Keeping the lower belly nice and strong, pressing the feet into the floor. Coming down as if you're rounding vertebrae by vertebrae down onto the ground. Good, walking the knees in towards, or the feet in towards your hips. Making the lower back flush on the ground. And then hugging the knees in one at a time. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, just let the knees fall over to the left. Bring the arms out, maybe to cactus arms. And just experiment with the legs. Maybe for this twist, dropping the feet further down towards the bottom of the mat. So you really activate again that big side stretch through the right side body. And looking over the right shoulder. Lengthening your tailbone down towards the ground, and then see if you can soften into this twist. And experimenting with the placement of the right arm, stretching it maybe more diagonally, or just finding that right spot for the arm. So you can feel that big line of stretch through the whole right side, all the way through to the fingertips. And then releasing your twist. Bring the knees slowly back into the center. Maybe rocking around a couple times on the sacrum. And then letting the knees fall over to the right. Experimenting with where you want the legs, maybe stretching the feet down towards the bottom of the mat and the arm on a diagonal up towards the left corner, feeling that nice stretch through the left side now. Maybe using your right hand to create gentle pressure of the knees down towards the ground, and then breathe and soften. And slowly release your twist. Bring your knees back up towards center. Let the feet land wide on your mat on opposite edges. Bring the arms again out to a T. And then just drop knees right and left, gently windshield wipering through the hips now. And releasing, coming back to center. And either taking your Savasana here or our last happy baby pose if you'd like. Opening up through the legs and grabbing either for the back of your legs or knees, maybe up for the back, the ankles, or if you can reach and grab the outsides of the feet, grabbing for the outsides of the feet, Rocking and rolling around a couple more times if you'd like. Slightly tucking the chin in, feeling the length of your spine. And then settling into this last deep stretch for the hips. And breathing in, deep breath. And out. And as you're ready, releasing the pose, and releasing the feet down to the ground, and then walking the feet forward, releasing the legs, and relaxing the arms down by your side for our final Savasana here. Giving yourself a nice long moment to surrender here to the floor, to your mat, to the ground. Feeling the feet just relax and soften. And softening through the ankles. And upwards through the lower legs and the knees. Softening through the upper thighs and the hamstrings. And softening through the hips and the lower belly. Breathing into the belly and softening through the whole torso. Feeling the breath rise and fall. Relaxing the chest and the area around your heart, around the lungs. And softening through the shoulders. And relaxing all the way down through the arms and the elbows. And relaxing through the lower arms and the wrists. And softening the palms and the hands, the fingers. Softening through the neck and the back, the head. And softening through the face, the eyes, nose and the jaw. Softening your whole face, softening the inner ears, the eyes in their sockets, top of the head. Taking a moment to feel your whole body completely soft, relaxed, supported. And taking a few more deep breaths, integrating all the benefits of your yoga practice. Taking a big breath in. Starting to wiggle your fingers and your toes. And then stretching the arms up overhead. Get nice and long and tall from your fingers all the way to your toes. Stretch big and long. And then exhale, just roll over onto your right side. Rest your cheek on your right arm. And then press yourself up with your left hand. Coming to seat, we'll end our practice here. Taking a moment to feel again through the length of your spine in your seated position with the hands down on your thighs. Take a big breath in and stretch the arms up overhead. Bring your palms together and draw the palms down the body, and down through the third eye, through the throat, and down to the heart center. Taking a moment to integrate anything you want to take from your practice down deep in the space of the heart, tucking the chin slightly into chest, bowing the head to the heart. And the light in me honors and acknowledges the light inside of you. Namaste.